NewsNation's Kellie Meyer is following all the latest at the border for us tonight and joins us with more. Hey, Kellie.
Hey, Elizabeth. Well, like you said, both sides trying to find the answers here. The White House taking these new steps. They're trying to strike a balance between deterrence and encouragement, deterring migrants from coming to the border illegally while encouraging them to take legal pathways. President Biden really scrambling here to avoid a surge that could be coming in less than 2 weeks. The Biden administration scrambling to avoid what could be a surge of migrants at the U.S.-Mexico border as a pandemic-era policy nears its expiration date.
We want to make sure this is done in a orderly, humane way.
The Department of Homeland Security and State Department teaming up to create new processing centers in Guatemala and Colombia to screen and greenlight migrants fleeing Central and South America. This as Title 42, restrictions that allowed for the rapid expulsion of migrants at the border, is set to end on May 11th. The policy used 2 million times since it was enacted in March 2020 during the Trump administration. DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says they're expecting an influx due to smugglers looking to take advantage of the end of Title 42, but warns,
let me be clear, our border is not open and will not be open after May 11th.
DHS is anticipating up to 300,000 encounters between May 11th to June 23rd. The department readying for what they expect to be more deportations. Today, top Democrats reacting to Biden's plan and Republican resistance.
I have every confidence that President Biden and the administration are going to take the appropriate steps to address comprehensive immigration reform issues.
Republicans say the new processing centers will incentivize migrants to come to the border. Republicans have a border plan of their own that would continue construction of the border wall and add 22,000 more border agents.
And House Republicans are taking action. And when we return in May, the same week that Title 42 expires, we're going to bring a border security package and pass it through this House of Representatives.
Despite Republican-led attempts to keep the Trump-era policy in place, legal experts anticipate the expiration date will hold.
At this point, I think most people are expecting that, yes, come May 11th, the use of Title 42 will come to an end.
So, Elizabeth, the Homeland Security Secretary is saying that these processing centers will still take weeks to be up and running, so not exactly hitting that May 11th expiration date. He also says they expect to screen around 5,000 to 6,000 migrants a month.
And Kellie, what more do we know about this plan to send active duty troops to the border? What would they do exactly?
It's really to beef up security, to help the DHS agents as they try to battle this drug crisis on the southern border. President Biden issued this executive order, and it gave the authority to the defense secretary to deploy active duty and reserve soldiers to head to the border, really to enhance the efforts to take on these international drug cartels. This is another just step that the Biden administration is taking this week, in addition to the other steps he's taking at the border as well.
All right, Kellie Meyer from Washington, thanks so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.